How people silently steal your energy. There is a silent war around us, one you were never warned about. A war not fought with swords, but with attention. Not with noise, but with subtle theft, the theft of your energy. We think thieves come in the form of chaos, betrayal, or conflict, but the most dangerous ones wear smiles. They nod at your success, yet feed off your uncertainty. They pretend to care, but underneath, they pull from your soul, not to nourish themselves, but to drain you. Seneca warned us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And these silent thieves, they exploit exactly that. They know your kindness, your urge to explain yourself, to be understood, to please. And slowly, without a single word, they plant seeds of doubt until you feel tired, without ever moving. 1. The thief of validation. Not all praise is admiration. Some people offer compliments not to lift you, but to tie you to their expectations. They shape you with words like, "Don't change. You used to be more fun. You've changed." As if remaining static were a virtue, but in truth, growth is betrayal to those who refuse to grow with you. Epictetus reminded us, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. When you crave validation, you surrender your soul, and those who notice that craving, they'll feed it until you forget who you are without their approval. Stop seeking to be seen. Start being so grounded that even their silence feels like noise. 2. The thief of emotional contagion. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," but he forgot to mention, it also becomes dyed with the thoughts of those around you. People carry energy like perfume. Some wear despair, others bathe in drama. They gossip not for truth, but to stir your mind. They complain not to solve, but to invite you into their chaos. And if you're not watchful, you'll absorb it. You'll find yourself angry without a reason, anxious without a threat, tired without labor. Not because your life is hard, but because you've inherited the burdens of those who refuse to carry their own. Guard your mind like a temple. Let in only those who walk in silence and respect the echo. 3. The thief of reaction. They push your buttons because you've shown them where they are, and every time you react, you give them control. The Stoics mastered one thing above all, not power, not dominance, but restraint. To be still in the face of chaos is not passivity. It's dominance over the self. Someone insults you? Let them speak. The insult does not live in their mouth. It lives in your acceptance of it. As Marcus Aurelius said, you always own the option of having no opinion. Silence in the face of provocation is the ultimate show of strength. The thief of constant accessibility. Not everyone who reaches for you deserves to reach you. In an age where instant replies are expected, your availability becomes your downfall. The world will convince you that to be loved, you must be reachable. But the wise know, being constantly available is the slowest form of self-erasure. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. But how can we retreat inward if every notification drags us back into the chaos? Those who need you at every hour do not always value your essence. They crave your presence to fill their own void. Silence your phone. Leave messages unread. Let the world wait, because your energy is not public property. It is sacred territory, and those who deserve it will respect its boundaries." 5. Guilt tripping, masquerading as love. One of the most silent ways people steal your energy is by disguising control as care. They say things like, "After everything I've done for you, you've changed. I guess I just don't matter to you anymore." But listen closely. That is not love. That is emotional manipulation wearing the mask of affection. Epictetus warned us, remember, it is not he who gives abuse or blows, who affronts, but the view we take of these things as insulting. What they want is not connection. What they want is control. True love does not demand your exhaustion. It does not require guilt for you to rest, for you to say no, or for you to grow into a version of yourself that no longer feeds their insecurities. Protect your peace like a fortress, because some people will drain you not by what they do, but by what they make you feel responsible for.